Goodness, goodness, we have been hard at work making our monster eyeball topiaries. Now, if you'd like to make this at home, you don't need too many craft materials. You're going to start out with a terracotta pot, some decorative ribbon, some moss if you like to add a little bit of that lifelike character to your topiary, some glue, of course, acrylic paint to paint the different colors on the eyeballs. Now, if you'd like to add the bloodshot fixture, then you use some puffy paint to do that. We also have some chenille stems, or you might call them pipe cleaners, and those are going to be the crazy monster eyeball antenna. So that's pretty much the materials that you'd need, and we are going to get ready assembling. And while we're assembling, I thought you might like to know a little bit about the triplets, and so we'll ask them a few questions so you can know a little bit about each one of them. Now, girls, let's go ahead and start putting our topiaries together. So we're going to start with the biggest styrofoam ball first, right? We have 3 different sizes, so let's go ahead and collect up the largest one. Now, we painted these ahead of time. We hope that they'd be dry, but they're not quite. So if you notice any of the eyeballs falling off, we do apologize, but the paint's not quite dry yet. So we're going to stick one of the small lollipop sticks in the top of there so that we'll be able to fashion the medium-sized one on the top. So stick it down. Oh, goodness. Got to use that strength in those arms, huh? If it helps, you can put the ball on the table. There you go. And then you're going to stick the end onto the piece that we have in the clay pot. Very good. Not too far down. We want to make sure we can see that eyeball, huh? So as they're continuing to add the pieces, right, you know what to do. You're just going to keep adding them in the right order. Let's see. So, Brooks, what hobbies are you involved in?
Dance.
Dance? What kind of dance?
Hip hop and tap.
Hip hop. Now, those are 2 very different dances, aren't they?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Well, good job so far. Did you get it on there? Oh, I think we accidentally poked it down, didn't we? That's okay. We can always fix it later, and this one might need to go in just a little bit farther. Use that muscle. Okay, then can you add the next size? How are we doing over here, Carolina?
Good.
And do you have some hobbies? Oh my goodness, we got paint all over. Don't worry, you can be as messy at home as you like. You know what? Sometimes it's fun and it's okay to get messy. Very good. So Carolina, what are your hobbies?
Gymnastics and dance.
Gymnastics and dance. So you're pretty athletic, huh?
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. And Sarah Hayden, how about you?
Art and running.
Art. And I heard that you like reading. Are you reading any books right now?
Mm-hmm.
What book are you reading?
The Blood of Olympus.
Say it again?
The Blood of Olympus.
The Blood of Olympus. Oh my goodness. That sounds like something very, very adult-like. Goodness. What is it about?
God.
So is it Greek mythology or Roman mythology?
Both.
Both. Oh my goodness, sounds way above my head, and she's only in the 4th grade. So our topiaries are coming along. I think, Sarah Hayden, if it was a race, you won, didn't you? Can you turn that around so everybody can see? Oh my goodness, that is quite a creation, and I see it has, how many antennae up there?
3.
3 antennae on her topiary. We're still doing a little bit of work on the others. It's very difficult because the paint is not dry, so they're trying to be very careful about not getting their hands dirty. Do you need some help? That one we might need to push this one in a little bit. How about, let's see, have you ever grabbed an eyeball before? No. Oh my goodness. I'll hold this. Can you push that stick in a little bit more? Very good. Yeah. All right. Well, while we finish the last touches on our topiaries, we're going to turn it back over to Amanda and the panel to answer some more of your questions and look for the finished products later on in the evening. I had a blast with you girls making our eyeball topiaries. Now, Brooks, we were talking in the break, and what did you tell me about yours?
It's having a bad hair day.
Oh my goodness, it does. That kind of looks like how I look in the morning when I get out of bed. Do you look like that when you get out of bed in the morning?
A little bit.
A little. I think you're probably beautiful right from the time you get up. And Carolina, yours kind of reminds me of something we'd make in the wintertime.
A snowman.
It does look like a snowman, I think, because you added the antenna, but I guess here they're sort of like arms, aren't they?
Yes,
Now, can you
ma'am.
tell everyone how can you make it wiggly if you'd like your antenna wiggly?
Okay. You get a pen and you get your thing and you just wrap it around.
Now,
And you
everyone
pull it
knows
out,
our
and you
secret,
spring it
don't
out.
they? So a pen, a pencil, a marker, anything will help you get that nice curly Q look. And Sarah Hayden, look at that. It reminds me of a movie,
Monsters Inc.
Monsters, Inc. And who was in that movie?
Mike Wachowski.
Mike
The
Wachowski.
bottom green one kind of looks like him.
It looks awesome, and it's exactly what I thought of was that movie when I saw yours. And I have mine as well, and I don't know, there's nothing too spectacular about mine. It's just kind of plain Jane compared to all of yours, isn't it?
Kind of.
Kind of, yeah. Look, they don't want to admit that theirs looks better than mine. Well, thank you so much for joining me this evening. Don't forget to send us those pictures of you in your Halloween costumes. And I hope all of you will be sure to join us on the Making It Grow Facebook page all week and have wonderful experiences in your garden. And if you feel like you're being watched, that's because we have our eyes on you. Amanda?
Woo, woo, woo.